another video. The decks we'll be using for this reading will be the Thoth Tarot, the Sacred Rebel Oracles. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like the reversal of this. The Dragon's Tarot. Dragon's Oracle. The Edgar Allan Poe Tarot. And the Native American Tarot. I also have some dice here, as well as some more dice. But these got the zodiacs, the planets, and the houses. So maybe I should shake these up first. Actually, let's roll a dice. See what lucky numbers come out. Come on. 4, 6. So 6 could be a significance for you. I don't know if something happens on the 6th, maybe the 6th month, 6 o'clock. Oh, as I'm recording, it's 5:53 right now. So, but then again, it's gonna be late by the time I upload this, though, especially when I put it up on YouTube. But 6 is the significance. But we have here Libra, 5th house, and Venus, I believe. So if you are a Libra, oh wow, that's crazy, because I'm a Libra Venus. So there is a significance here, for me at least, with that. And the 5th house, I don't know if it's in my 5th house though, but I do know I'm a Libra Venus. Put those right there. And draw from the oracles. At the bottom of my dragons, we have Earth Dragon. It says, clear your pathway and the land around you. Stay grounded, be ready to serve. Stuck energy is clearing. You can move forward in life. So maybe you were at a roadblock and now the pathway is clear for you to move about the country. But I was finally caught up with Miss Marvel, and I don't know why, do not know why, the Lilac Fire Dragon pops out and it says, transmute through the power of divine love. Open up to transcendent love and enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. Learning to love. The song that was just playing before they cut to a commercial was Can't You See by Notorious B.I.G. and is it Escape? And at the bottom of the deck we have Silver Dragon. Illuminates your potential with higher light. Access untapped resources. Look into your soul. See higher possibilities. So not only are you learning how to transmute things with love, but you're also gaining a new ability. Access untapped resources. So you got help, or at least you know you're going to be. Also, that's the pathway. So now your pathway is being cleared to access untapped resources. Let Me Clear My Throat is now playing by DJ Cool. As we talk about the clearing, right? So that could be your throat chakra as well. You might be able to, it's something about your vocal cords. Well, again, with the love here, be able to express your love a little bit clearer. But because you're able to express your love, it's going to get you to some resources that you ain't think you ain't have before. At the bottom of my Sacred Rebels deck, wow. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. So yeah, it's always something about your love. The way you're learning to love something, and we have the Sacred Fool taking that leap of faith. But this is also, to me, like the Chosen One card as well. In the sense of, like, you're chosen, but not in the aspect of like, well, it's still in that aspect, but the way that you're going through your spiritual awakening is it's very unconventional. So you're taking a lot of risks, and it's all out of love though. You don't know which way to really go, but for some reason you're trusting in your intuition, but more so just the things that you love, and that's leading you into other places, other dimensions. Yeah, well, you talk about Miss Marvel, right? You see how like the more she was learning about herself, the more her powers were unlocking for her. And then at one point she ended up traveling back in time to end up seeing her great grandmother, I believe it was. So it could be something on those lines. You might be able to fucking jump through dimensions, because that's it happened 3 times, I believe. It happened more than once, but we already caught the end, right? We catch the end of the episode, of the final episode. You know, she ended up swapping places with Captain Marvel herself. So, and no, she didn't change into her. They swapped places because she didn't have that bracelet on. So remember that. Legacy of Light, the Light Girl, Miss Marvel, right? Big bold vision. Dream big. Whatever it is that you're being drawn to, that's what's going to be the thing that's going to help you transcend. Transmute through the power of divine love. And also too, right, another thing, because that final episode kind of got me teary-eyed a little bit. And it has everything to do with just how the story is being told of Miss Marvel and her family, and how connected she really is with her family, and how they really come from like some type of special, like some type of royalty. Because the powers that she have is very cosmic. It's out of this world. They come from a different dimension, as they explained before. So that also could be in relations to what it is that you're discovering about yourself. She fought for what she loved. She loved her family, even though her mom really got on her nerves. However, you know, her mom was just being protective because, like she said before, she wasn't ready to let her go. So of course, your mom or your parent is going to be so hard on you, very strict, because they still want to keep you stuck as a child. They still see you as a baby. They're not ready for you to grow up. Especially if you're young, you probably growing up a little bit too fast, but not in a bad way though. It's just, you know, just too fast for them. But that legacy of light though, again, it's all about traditions. You see, the great grandmother, the mother, and there's the child. And then I say, didn't she get in contact with her great grandma? It was her great great grandmother, because her grandma is still alive, because that's who she ended up going to see, who was basically explaining to her everything. And then eventually she ended up getting knocked into the past to meeting her great great grandmother, the one who actually had her grandma. So Rendezvous is now playing by Basement Jacks. So there's a secret rendezvous happening, or going to happen, once you learn to tap in. Illuminate your potential with higher light. Access untapped resources. Look into your soul. See higher possibilities. I'm sorry, that's my little air freshener. At the bottom of the deck, two of swords. Something that you're not seeing. It's a blind decision. Something about your right, but trusting your intuition with that moon there. You may be blinded to what is happening, right? But your emotions, the love, right? Transmute through the power of divine love. Love is emotions. So Trust your emotions for whatever decision that you needing to make. I guess it involves building something with somebody. Maybe trying to build a family. But this card fell, but it fell sideways, and we have the Tower. Boom. Look at that. So something is split. But this is a foundation, so the foundation is broken, or at least in half. And this could be you coming in to make amends or to rebuild. This also could be an old, like a building of some sorts, like something that's belonging into your family that's like run down, but it was passed down to you from generations, right? Legacy of light. And big bold vision is at the, let me put these right here. And big bold vision is at the bottom of the deck. So really think big about what it is that I could be talking about here, especially with this Tower. You still got that moon there, and it's red too. We just got out of a full moon. It was the buck full moon, which was also the super moon. It was the most. It was the biggest moon I think that we had this year, that we're having this year, or for at least in a long time. So you probably discovered something about yourself under this full moon that has something to do with your family heritage. Six of Swords, moving on to calmer waters. Oh, why I keep jumping it? Maybe I should move up. And it came up in reverse. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is walking away from something, but this guy looks like he's walking into something. However, it came up in reverse, so I don't know. Maybe it was something that you walked away from. Oh yeah, if you're walking into something, maybe you walked away from this Tower. At the bottom of the deck, strength. Yeah, and you probably need to gain some strength to go back to that Tower moment. But go in there with love though, whoever you are. Empress. Mother-daughter relationships. But you also could be a feminine. You could still be a man, but you still be working in feminine energies. But there's a child here with a parent. So there may be some friction between you and your mom. This is why this Tower is here. Are you with an authority figure, or someone who you look at as an authoritative figure, or as a mother figure? Or you could be the mother having issues with your child, right? Needing to make amends to rebuild the family. Eight of Pentacles, wow. Working on something, writing things down. There could be a will. There may be something passed down to you, right? Like I said, that Tower, that it could be an old house. Nothing flipped over. All right. And it was actually passed down to you. And it was crazy when I was doing the pre-shuffle with these cards, the word wants to be written popped out. So, and spirals of manifestations is at the bottom underneath that. So that also could just be confirmation again. Something is written for you. Something is for you. Maybe your mom might know, but you need to make amends with your mom or your mother figure. Oh, damn, these cards just want to fall on the floor. Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. So there's some balance. There's something that needs to be balanced out. So you need to go, so these cards are suggesting, so there may have been an argument or fight that broke out that left some friction between you, and you wanted to walk away, but it's calling you to go back balance out whatever it is, and with whoever this is, whether it's a mother, daughter, you know, someone you're looking after, someone who's looking after you, your guardian. There we go. Because they look like they out here. Well, there's a pathway, so there's a door right behind them that could be leading to this tower, right? This house. Underneath the deck, we have Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is a message, the messengers. It's a bunch of birds flying out of a building. Could be out of this abandoned building. Maybe you walked by this house before and you've been wondering. It probably caught your eye. And you just always had this feeling that why is this building drawn? I'm being drawn to this building. What the why they just keep attacking me? Maybe this has something to do with me. I don't know why they just keep attacking me like this. I never do nothing to these cards. Too Shy is now playing by Kajer Gugu. How's it going, Blue Fender 888? Are you still there? But we have the Queen of Wands. Yikes. The Queen of Wands, she got her eye missing. Queen of Wands is a very confident person. Very passionate. You know, she gets what she wants. For the most part, if she knows how to work her power right. I don't know if this could be you. Could be the mother figure, someone. But a Queen of Wands is also, too, a magic wielder. She's the one that, you know, can manifest some shit without doing much. Also, too, right, your gifts. You may actually have some type of power, and you're too shy to really open up to using it. Learning how to balance being a mom, essentially, and trying to be a superhero, and this broken foundation. You could be a single mother as well. Underneath that is the Nine of Swords, or at the bottom of the deck we have Nine of Swords. So you're up at night, you're stressed out about something. Underneath that, Five of Cups. Oh wow, and you're sad about it too. I don't know if you lost someone, because you know this is him at the grave of his loved one. So I don't know, maybe if you lost a child or if you lost your mother. My condolences for one. And for two, don't let that fester in you any longer. Allow to let go and let love and let God. Right? There may have been some bad blood between you and your mother or you and your daughter that probably was unresolved. That's why that tower is there. But you are the Queen of Wands though, so you're able to manifest a brand new beginning for yourself, regardless of the trials and tribulations that you went through in that household. Whether if she was abusive or not, you know, the Queen of Wands can still be a very vindictive and vicious person. Pick the story on how your relationship is. At the bottom of the Thoth deck, I can never really say their name right, but we have the Devil. The Devil is usually about contracts. So again, there could be, but toxicity, manipulation, addictions, you know, one, or it could be a myriad of things when it comes to that devil though. You probably could have looked at that figure as a devil, whether you're the child or, you know, just pick your story. Ten of Pentacles is the house, it's the family. So there's a tower in this family. Bottom of the deck, the Hermit, going within, doing some soul searching. So now you feel lost in the world without this parental figure. But with this Ten of Pentacles, there you're still solid. Everything still stands. Knight of Wands is moving forward passionately. Accept what had happened. You know, even if you weren't able to have any type of reconciliation with this person, you need to just be upset. You gotta accept what happened, regardless of if that conversation, because you probably have said some things that was really out of line, and now you kind of regret that. But you said what you need to say, unfortunately, right? However, she understands what she put you through, or what they put you through. Abundance. And they probably do regret what they've done to you. So you are probably left with some type of fortune, whoever you are. If it's not you with your mother, then it's your mom with your grandma. It's something like that. It wasn't a good relationship with a parent-child dynamic. Whoever this Queen of Wands is, whether it's for better or for worse. If it's for worse, then yeah, she was wilding. She was very more so about herself than being a mother. And she probably had you out of an accident. And she probably may have said that with this Queen of Wands. She probably told you either you was a mistake or an accident or whatever like that at some point in your life. And you know, you looked at her sideways, and that's why it's always been this rift between y'all. Streets is now playing by Doja Cat. Oh, and abundance still came out. So you have abundance and wealth right here. But the three, is that the three? Yeah, 3 of Cups. I'm like, wait, where's the cups at? 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is also about I look at it as like an offering, you know? So, you probably do have an inheritance passed down from generations. And that also could be another thing too. Your grandma may understand that this Queen of Wands, right, was vindictive and vicious and malicious to you, and whatever she done had built up, she's passing it to you instead of your mom or whoever the authoritative figure is watching over you. Change. 2 of Pentacles, I believe. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, this or Pentacles. It's about a juggling, struggling. But it's because now when I'm looking at this, it gives me, I'm thinking about my Hermetic deck, what it says, harmonious change. Yeah, oh wow, 2, right? 2 of Pentacles, harmonious change. So there's some big changes happening for you. You're coming into an inheritance. Dominion. Someone no longer has control over you. Truce, exactly, see? Someone's at peace now. Someone's trying to make amends, whether they're dead or alive. There's something wants to be written, and something's written for you. Oh, wow. And it still came out. So someone, right, 2 of Wands, dominion. They no longer have dominion over you. You have the control now. You have the power to do what you want. Like, didn't I say earlier, you're free to move about the country now. Prince of Dis. Oh, wow, he's on a chariot moving. But the Dis are slow. The Pentacles are slow. So it's, and it's Taurus too. So it's somebody's very stubborn about it. But this is, so maybe your grandma passed and she left you with the inheritance, and your mom has been treating you like shit, holding you back, slowly stopping you from really moving forward, because she know that once you get this inheritance, you gonna take the fuck off. Because that's what that fire, that's what the Knight of Wands is. They're very fiery. They're ready to go. They're ready to go. They're always on go. They're all about adventures too at that. So you really about to go through something. I don't know why I'm about to shuffle again, because that's it for this deck. So remember, you have Libra here. You have a Libra Venus in the 5th house, and you got the number 6 too. We have 15 here, we have 7 here, 9 of Swords, Prince of Discs, says Prince of Pentacles. Now we have God's Child, playing by Salinas. Ooh, at the bottom of this deck, 10 of Pentacles, there we go. Double confirmation, abundance, family, inheritance. A foundation, something belongs to you, or something's being passed down to you. You better, I don't know if you need to find a lawyer or whatever, or confront whoever this Queen of Wands is if this is not you, you know? Queen of Wands is also Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. But I'm getting Sagittarius though, for some reason, with that Queen of Wands. 6 of Swords, moving on to calmer waters. However though, this looks like, well, you see how they're traveling? In one of my readings, maybe I need to turn on a light. In one of my readings, I was saying something about walking on air. You're going to be walking on air. This is what they look like. This is what it looks like. They're walking on air. But it also could be you getting out of Dodge during the nighttime. You might end up escaping at night for some reason, or just moving at night. You move better in the night instead of the nighttime here, nighttime here. But there's something about your innocence though. Maybe you have a connection with a turtle. Maybe you have a pet turtle or something. Somebody has a pet turtle that could be like like confirmation for something for you. 9 of Wands, standing up for yourself. Somebody's ready to fight, defend themselves, fight for your honor. It's at the top. 10 of Swords, taming the beast. You see there's a bunch of women here and the saber-tooth. The saber-tooth is usually the vicious one, the one that's going to attack. But these women somehow got that cat in control. You know, instead of attacking them, he's eating the swords. Oh, where's the camera at? There we go. Because the 10 is all about the end, bringing an end to whatever fight it was. Running Up That Hill is now playing by Kate Bush. That looks interesting. Can you do one about me? Sure, Antonio. If you could send me a message, and I'll get right back to you. But you know, this song is from Stranger Things. Let me turn this a little bit up. But you made a deal with God. And you're going to be running up that hill. There's the Knight of Pentacles again. So something's slowly happening. Something you're going to be slowly moving away from this situation. From this toxic person. Whoever this vindictive, malicious, very not even cutthroat, but just, there's something about her mouth. This is very hot. She got like hot mouth. Just nothing, just Either something very sexual or just something very like nasty about it that comes out this person's mouth. She probably, I don't know, she probably may have tried to make a move on one of your friends or one of your lovers. Oh wow, right? Ace of Cups. As I say that, offering a cup of love to someone. But see, there's a snake here. Well, it's more like a python, I believe. Well, they got a rattle though, so. But you see, the snake is like pouring that gorge, pouring the water back into the earth. There's like herbs here, like a medicine bowl. Maybe they're trying to make amends, or I did say try to make an amends with somebody, but it all depends. If this Queen of Wands, or you fight fire with love. Remember, so if you're not the Queen of Wands, then you be the Queen of Cups. Because this Queen of Wands is very hateful, very envious, very jealous. So the Queen of Cups is very loving, very nurturing, very giving, compassionate. She forgives those who trespass against her. Four Wands. There's your soul tribe. So you're going to be slowly moving away. You're going to move away calmly too. With that Six of Swords, it's letting you know this wealth here. So the Tower moment is that you're given an inheritance, and that's going to help you move safely. Because this looks like safe travels, especially when you got these kids flying out here, like very free spirited. That's what I'm getting. This is like my free spirited card. So you about to be a free spirit out into the world, you know. Of course, with this Knight here, you're still going to take your time. You're not going to be out here, or even though, well, you're going to get out of Dodge, right? You're going to get away from her as quickly as you can. However, with that, the Knight of Pentacles is you're still going to take your time with how you finance yourself. Whatever money that you're about to get, whatever this abundance is, it's going to. It's something that you're in your head about, not in a bad way, but you'll be more logical, you'll be able to analyze how to properly use the money, put it like that. You're more grounded than whoever this Queen of Wands is, and that's probably why it's been passed over from her and passed down to you instead. Eight of Swords. Oh, talk about free. This is another free spirited card. This is the real free spirited because you got the butterflies. They really out here naked, living their best life. Eight of Swords is usually about being stuck anyway, but this is the opposite of that. You about to be free, sis or bro. But I feel like I'm getting like women though. I mean, there still could be feminine energies though. But you running up that hill though. You need to deal with God. I can pull cards for that, Mr. Antonio. However, I feel like that's more so up to you. Are you getting this degree because you actually love to do what it is that you're doing, or you're doing this because your parents or other people are telling you that this could be a good job for you? Because that's going to be the major difference right there. Because just because the money is there, don't mean you actually want to love it for the next 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. It may start off good, but then once you get into year 2, then they want to have control over you. Like this, I went to school, got this degree, I finally got the job, now I'm in this job, and it's just like, damn, this don't make me feel how I imagined. We have strength. There you go, taming that beast again. I think once everything comes out, she's going to really want to make amends with you, or you're going to put her in her place. Let her know that you ain't scared of her, and you know how to handle beasts bigger than her. Kiss of Life is now playing by Friendly Fires. See, Friendly Fires. And there's the Ace of Pentacles. So you got the Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles twice. There's those snakes. Snakes around you. Be mindful of who you open yourself up to. Especially once you get this inheritance. Yeah, I want to do it. It's my own decision. You want to do it, but is it something that you genuinely love to do? Like, you got to really think about the things that you used to love to do when you were a child versus what you are doing as you got older. Like, what is it that you do in your free time that you love to do? Is that different than what you're going to school for? I feel like I need an oracle card. Oh, there. Good. Are you still there, Mr. Antonio? I guess he's not there. Oh no, he's still there. No, it's not. I'm working in it for years. Okay. Then there you go then. You'll know you'll have a successful so you got it then. If this is something that you love to do, then whatever courses that you're taking, you're gonna really you'll succeed. However, I mean, since you came into this reading, I wanna make something clear though. There's snakes around you, whether it's for the love and for the money. Be mindful. There's snakes around you. So if this is something that you genuinely want to succeed in, then you need to keep your circle small. And you know, and it's funny because now we have the King of Pentacles underneath that. You see, he's working by himself, but he's still a king at the end of the day, though. But being the king, he gets to do what he wants, and then go back to his hermit self, you know, away from everybody. But then he can choose to go out and do whatever it is that he loves to do because he can afford it. But he's only able to do that because of all the hard work that he had to do to get to this, to being a king. So remember that, Mr. Antonio. If you really wanted to succeed in these courses, you can't really get yourself involved with friends like that. I'm not saying that you can't have a social life, but just when it comes to your work, you got to make that a priority first, and then your friends come second. How's it going, Shritha? And with this Prince of Dis, which is the Prince of Pentacles or the Knight of Pentacles, it's something that's slowly happening now. You can't expect things to happen overnight. This is going to be something that's slowly building up to your success. Remember that. It's not going to be easy either. Keep that in mind. You know, you really have to fight for the things that you really, really love. No problem. I hope that helped. But I'm going to cut this video short now. Well, not short, but... Oh, wait, no. I forgot. I got a bag. Pull some cards out for this reading, right? All right, so y'all see that I'm not looking at the cards. Upside Down is now playing by Diana Ross. So yeah, be careful with the people that you love, because they might have your ass upside down. Especially if you're more focused on that person than you are your work. I know we all want to be in love. Sometimes you need to know the difference between how your soul reacts to somebody versus what your groins is getting at. Okay. I just want to keep that in mind as well, because you may think it's love when it could just be lust, and it could be very temporary too. So just because they look pretty don't mean that they're worth wifing. Inside out. All right, well, I'm gonna leave this out. It takes two. It takes two to tango. So, right, if you are interested in somebody, then you got to make sure that they're on that same mindset as you, as far as like what goals it is that you're trying to achieve. But when it comes to this reading, though, maybe it takes two to build a village. Well, it does. Well, I mean, don't it say it takes a village to raise a child? Well, maybe it's taking two to build a village for the people who may resonate with this reading. Mediumship. Somebody could be a psychic, be able to speak to the dead. That could be something that you love to do. Time for an upgrade. So yeah, so there's changes, abundance, and wealth here for somebody. Somebody's no longer about to have control and about to break free. That time for an upgrade. Have mercy. So have mercy on whoever that Queen of Wands is that's been very malicious and vindictive of your life, very controlling of your life, who probably is envious of you because you probably remind her of your you probably remind her of her mom, and that's probably why things are the way they are between you and your mom. Speaking in the general, not whoever's in my chat right now. You know, just when I definitely got to make that clear. Lesson learned. I'm telling you, when you get this wealth, when you get that inheritance, it's going to be a lesson learned for the both of y'all, especially for that mom. Covenant or occult. Shit. Well, maybe she was doing black magic. Yeah, yikes. That Queen of Wands did with that covenant and occult. And it's crazy how in my last reading, we had the Rogue Dragon and Covenant that came out too as well, along with I think the Sorcerer or the Mage that kind of looked like a witch. So that also could be a connection. Oceania, so that's like a continent. I tried to do I did a Google research on the continents, and then this was one of the things that popped up. So this is the area that you may live in, or you have family in the Oceania, that region. Obsession, see? The devil popped up at the bottom of this the Thoth deck, and that was before I started shuffling. So it's about contracts, being obsessed. So this Queen of Wands, this parental figure, was obsessed with you in some way, shape, or form, and now they about to get a hard lesson. Oh shit! So maybe your grandma did pass, and she's connecting with you. She's communicating with you, guiding you to this inheritance. Yikes! Cherokee, look at that. Now my head hurts. I'm starting to get that pressure again. See, it's only slight work. But that also could be an upgrade too. I can't always think that's spell work. But Cherokee is the Native American backgrounds. So I don't know, maybe that. And it's crazy how I got the Native American deck, and it's over here too with this 4 wands. So you actually may have you have Cherokee families. maybe there's a medium in your family that could be reaching out to you. The Bird is now playing by Anderson .Paak. And I think that song is literally about going through the struggle. Mr. Fantastic. So somebody's gonna be reaching out to you. That's funny. Bad pun, but yeah, Mr. Fantastic though. So it's being very smart, being very strategic. Even though we're gonna talk about it though, I'm pissed off at how they had Mr. Fantastic in the Multiverse of Madness, because how are you gonna call this man the smartest man alive, and then he sat here and told Doctor Strange that, well, I don't think he specifically said it, but they made it seem like, oh, well, we can handle anything, but it's you that's the problem. But yet his ass couldn't calculate that this bitch is a magic wielder and she can do whatever she wants to like manipulate things. And he gonna sit there and come out his mouth said Black Bolt can with a whisper take you out. How you that smart and then you gonna sit there and give up your cards like that? Like, that really pissed me off. Then he gonna try to reach for her. Like, what the fuck you gonna do? Reaching out to a magic person. Oh shit, that's funny because we got the Queen of Wands there and Mr. Fantastic. Q-Chan is another native tribe that could be your background, legacy of light, right? Part of your legacy. This is a general reading too. Not everything may not resonate. Please pick and choose what fits in your story, and do not force it. Do not force anything onto you that does not need to be in your life. So I don't need you raging out at your mom, calling her all types of names, thinking that you got inheritance and shit. But let it go though. Let it go. Let go and let God, I always say. February, so something happened in February, or something's going to be happening in February. Utah is where you could stay at, or you have family, you have Cherokee or Q-Chan families that live in Utah. Set, you got the god Set, and it says, God of deserts, storms, disorder, violence, foreigners. His symbols were the wasp scepter and the Set animal. His consorts were Nephthys, Neith, Anat, and Astarte. So that also could be, if you're a man, then this could be, well, it don't even matter if you're a man or a woman. You have Set here, who's watching over you, protecting you. Probably set things in motion for things to go the way that they went in your life, for you to kind of be able to stand up for yourself. Yikes. But again, especially if you're a homebody and you stay out the way, you don't like conflict, I'm telling you, conflict is going to show up to your door whether you like it or not. And you're going to have to learn how to defend yourself, no matter how innocent you are, how sweet and non-violent you are. This is basically, and even if this is not Set putting things into motions for you to stand up for yourself, he is here telling you that you need to stand up for yourself. And he right behind you too, if you don't think that you got the power within you. Forgiveness. Learn to forgive, learn to love. And when I say stand up for yourself, that does not mean break out into a fight. That don't mean you gotta put your hands on anybody. Learn to love, right? Transmutes through the power of divine love. Divine love. Divine. God. Legacy of light. You got your ancestors, your grandparents, most likely watching over you as well, protecting you and leading the way for you. Big bold vision is there. Dream big. You have potential. Illuminate your potential with higher light. Numb is now playing by Rihanna. So whoever that Queen of Wands is, who's obsessed with you, they're going to become numb now, because of the reality of who you are. Ruth I don't know much about Ruth. This is a biblical name now. So Google who Ruth was in the Bible. That may be who you are, or that may be who that parental figure was. And the last, wow, there we go, biblical names. Even though I should take that out because I already got like, and Moon Knight. Look at that. Yikes. Oh shit. I wasn't expecting that one to come out. So go and check out Moon Knight. That may have some significance to you. That's funny because we talk about the scarab. Well, they talk about a scarab, and here's a scarab right there at her throat. And then we talked about, and then of course with Moon Knight, they mentioned Egyptian gods. Well, Khonshu is the god of the moon. Before it was Khonshu though, it was Thoth. He was the god of the moon, and then he just became more into wisdom and learning and teachings and stuff like that. Then he passed the torch over to Khonshu. But I guess that's it. Thank you guys for watching. If you're on YouTube, please check the description because there should be a link to my Twitch to follow me there. But also check out my About Me for my links to all my other social media platforms. But if you like this video, please give it a like. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you like this video, subscribe. And if you're subscribed, please check out my playlist. I have new moon, full moon readings. I do unboxings and flip throughs of tarot cards and oracles. And I also do energy readings, which I call my PYTeas. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to touch grass, stay hydrated, and keep your faith, because God is always leading the way in your right direction that's best for you. And also, you could have a biblical name which resonates with this reading, other than Ruth. You know, Ruth is a significance, but you may have a biblical name as well. And don't forget, Libra, Venus, 5th house, and the number 6 could be a significance for you too. Y'all take care now. Love y'all for real. Peace.